If this video has found you, it's because you're being called to raise your consciousness. It's because you're being called to drop the story of fear and limitations and actually step into who your highest knows you to be. You're being called to step up to the truth of who you are in all of your glory, in all of your mistakes, in all of your wrongness. Those mistakes, that wrongness, they don't really exist. They're just your experience of life right now. But you don't have to keep living the life that is constantly putting out fires. You get to create a life where the fires don't exist in the first place. All of those fires, all of those years where everything seems to be going wrong, they're just your highest way of bringing you back into alignment with all that you are. Those years where everything blows up, where you lose the job, you lose the home. They're just to let you know that you've been following a narrative that doesn't actually serve you. No matter how good that narrative is, right? No matter how safe it feels for you to be living there, that's maybe not where you're meant to be living in the highest of highest version of you. But there is no wrong. You cannot do this experience of life wrong. You just get to play the game. And you get to play the game with the skills and knowledge and understanding that you have at the time. But now you're being asked to know more. You're being asked to know who you are. Know who your highest knows you to be. Because from that perspective, you are infinite. There is nothing stopping you apart from the stories that you're telling yourself. There is nothing preventing you from achieving everything that you want to be achieving apart from the stories that you're telling yourself. In my previous video, I took you through an exercise that literally rewires your brain to bring to your attention all the things that you want in the world. You expanded your awareness by focusing on a particular thing, by tagging a thing as a sign that what you want is already yours. We expanded your awareness and then we focused it really directly on living the life that you want. Biologically speaking, if you're actually doing the exercises, it is impossible for it not to work. But just like the placebo effect, if you're telling yourself a different story, if you're telling yourself that this doesn't work, then maybe for you it won't. But biologically speaking, it does. Just like biologically speaking, placebo pills should not work. But the fact that you tell yourself the story that they do, that's what makes them work, right? So you're being asked to connect with all that you are. And just like we taught your reticular activating system everything that you want and to bring to your attention all the things that you want, now we get to expand our awareness in a different way. Today I want to focus on expanding your awareness without any external stimuli whatsoever. This is raising your consciousness into accepting all that you are, to knowing all that you are. Because like I say, this is what you're being called to do. You're being called to remember who you are. We get to know that we are capable of achieving everything that we set our mind to, everything that we want to achieve. And it starts with your imagination. It starts with experiencing internally what that thing feels like. If you have no reference point for the thing that you want, it's going to be harder for you. That's why representation is so important. When we can see somebody that looks like us achieving the things that we want, it is easier for us to believe that we can have that life too. But a lot of my clients are the trailblazers. Nobody went before them. They get to be that person that everybody else emulates, that person that other people can look to and say, hey, they look like me, I get to do that too. Wow. So if there isn't anybody like you, that doesn't mean that you're not doing it right. That doesn't mean that you're an imposter and you don't belong where you want to be. It just means that you go first. And what happens when you go first, God, Source, Universe meets you at that level. So I want you to just think about what it is that you want. I want you to think about why you want that thing. Do you want that thing because it feels fun, because it feels expansive, because it feels pleasurable? Or do you want it as revenge, as a way of proving your worth? Because what happens if we want things from revenge or from a state of proving is that once we've got our revenge, once we've proven the thing, then our reason to have them disappears. But I want you to keep expanding, keep growing, keep getting more and more of the life that you want to experience. Because that's what you're being asked to do right now. Every single one of us is playing the part of swinging the pendulum to a society or societies that we actually want to be a part of. And we get to do that by raising our consciousness into that level. The individuals create the collective. So if you don't like the way things are, then we get to focus our attention on what it is that we want. We get to create the vision of what it is that we want. We get to be the version of us that lives that life. We are brought up with a belief system that says that we have to keep proving ourselves, that we're only as valuable as the output that we can produce. But what if none of that was true? If your life is feeling somewhat uncomfortable right now, it's because it is letting you know that you're holding a misaligned belief system. If you are living a life where you're constantly proving yourself, then you are holding a belief about yourself that just isn't true. There is nothing for you to prove. You are worthy. You are inherently worthy just because you exist. You are inherently deserving just because you exist. The further away we get from being in alignment with all that we are and the life that we truly desire, the harder life feels for us. The more life is likely to just blow up completely. And trust me, it's happened a few times in my life. I thought that everything was kind of fine. I was kind of ticking along. And then out of nowhere, you just get these years where, you lose your home, you lose your job, you lose your friends, blah, blah, blah. But they're all to bring you back into alignment. And if you can see them as that, then they're easier to manage through, right? But we don't want to live a life where we are constantly putting out fires. We want to live a life that feels easy, that feels good, that is successful, and we achieve just because we do, just because we are, because we follow the intuitive nudges and we get everything that we wanted. We get to be the people that we really enjoy being. So if life is feeling difficult right now, what are you telling yourself? What is the story that you are telling? Are you constantly trying to prove to somebody that you are worthy of your position? There is nothing for you to prove. But if you're here watching this video, it's because there is something inside you that longs for life to feel easier, that longs for your success to come without the struggle, without the proving. There is something inside of you that longs to reconnect with the God force within you. God's source universe is omnipresent. That means that it is present everywhere, in everything, all at once, in its entirety. It is present within you in its entirety. And when you can tap into that, when you can connect with this God force particle that is within you, you are also connecting to the all-knowing of the universe, the all-knowing of God's source universe. That's how your intuition speaks to you. Your intuition is how the all-knowing comes to you. So just like we taught the reticular activating system of what to look for, we get to tune in to the all-knowing nature of our intuition. And you're being called to realize that. You're being called to know that. You're being called to know that you are source, that you get to create the life that you live. You get to create the experience of life that you live. We've been given a roadmap of how to navigate it with the Hermetic laws, the Hermetic principles. But you can't do life wrong. And when you stop believing that you can, life gets better, life gets easier. When you start telling yourself the story that you can do what you want, that you do what you want, then what you want comes to you more quickly. We live on 3 planes of existence. We live on the physical, the mental, and the spiritual planes. Polarity only exists in the mental and physical planes. Above that, when we connect to all that we are, when we connect to our highest self, there is no polarity, which means that there is no fear, there is no separation. So if you're here, you're being called to connect with that version of you, because that version of you is always guiding you to your greatest experience of life. You get to look after your human, your Janet on the planet, but you get to be who your highest knows you to be. You get to walk as your highest would walk through this earth. You get to navigate the difficulties, the struggles, the friction, the resistance as your highest knows that you can. You get to stop beating yourself up. You stop diminishing yourself. You stop talking to yourself badly. You become your best friend. Because when you talk to yourself in the way that your highest speaks to you, you don't accept bad mouthing from anybody else. Criticism of you just doesn't matter to you so much. If you know that you've done a good job, that's enough. You don't need the validation from anybody outside of you. When you're connected with your highest, you realize that there's nothing missing. Yes, you need to eat. Yes, you need to sleep. Yes, you need shelter. But within you, there is nothing missing. You're not incomplete. You're not broken. You are completely whole and completely perfect. And completely where you need to be right now. Because where you are right now is the catalyst that will take you to everywhere that you get to go. If you're burning out, you haven't done it wrong. You've just been learning that there's another way to do it. All of those bad feelings are your indication that there's another way of thinking, another definition, another way forwards that feels better. And that's what you're being asked to find right now. You're being asked to drop the story of struggle, to drop the story of stress, and to find a path that is absolutely available to you that feels better. And once you get into that better feeling way of being, you'll start to notice the synchronicities. You'll be more open to your intuitive guidance. And that intuitive guidance will take you to where you want to be. The path won't always seem straightforward. It won't always seem linear. But if you allow yourself to follow all of those little nudges with the knowledge that life is always looking out for you, then it'll never ever steer you wrong. On Saturday, we are going to be going more into this, going more into living the identity, living as the identity that you choose to live. You'll stop just talking the talk and you'll actually start walking the walk. You'll connect with your highest self and you'll be able to navigate the current reality that you're experiencing as they would, and you'll consciously create the experience of life that you choose. So you'll find the link in the description, and I really hope to see you there. In the meantime, there's another video for you to watch just there. So enjoy that one. and I'll see you next time. Bye.